I wish they would let people do IVs. I feel like if you're going to allow people to have these massive cuts, they would have better performances if you let them do IVs.
We used to fucking, like, we'd get hooked up with the IVs and we'd feel like Superman, like 10 pounds immediately.
But the only negative aspect of it is they say that it can mask performance-enhancing drugs. But I think the solution to that is test the guys, like, as they're cutting. Like, test the guys before they rehydrate.
Yeah.
Test them then. So that way you know, like they're not on. If you took something then, it's not going to help you in 10 hours.
Guys are definitely still doing it though.
They have to be.
Guys are doing it 100%. And now with this new thing that we're under,
you think guys are doing IVs?
Oh, 100%.
Really?
100%.
No shit.
Yeah, because if guys are cheating and getting away, because guys are definitely getting away with taking PEDs, there's a way to get away with. Like, what are they going to test for? The traces of the plastic in your blood?
I think that's it, yeah.
But from what I heard, we're drinking shit that has plastic in it all the time. So how are you going to know it's an IV?
That's a good question.
You know? I was hoping that with this new thing with USADA being done, we were going to be able to IV. But I was talking to Charles from the PI. He said, like, the science I don't know behind it, but he was saying it's better orally to do it anyway. Like, you're better off doing it with the amount of time we have than an IV. So I'm like, hey, I get all my weight back on. I can't complain, but
why is it better orally? It seems like getting it right into your bloodstream would be quicker.
Obviously you do IVs?
Yeah.
So I used to, like, it'd be after cutting weight, so I'd be super bloated afterwards. I mean, you get bloated from drinking your liquids you have to put back in anyway, but that's the only thing I'm thinking. Like, maybe it'll just fuck up your stomach more, but I don't know.
It's such a weird balance.
It is.
And it's so interesting when you have something like the UFC PI, which is like super high-tech, super scientific. They can tell you how much water to drink. And it used to be guys were just kind of winging it, and they would fuck it up one time and get it right the next time. And
like, they give us a sheet because we have Joey Pfeiffer fighting December 10th. He has a main event, so I'm going to go out there, do all my testing, and they give you a sheet. Like, they know how many calories you burn at absolute rest. Like, they know, like, your body, like, better than you do, and they give you a sheet. Like, after you weigh in, you need 4,500 calories, you need like 1,000 grams of carbs, you need like all these different macros, and it's right there. Like,
do they provide you? I know they do that with some fighters. They give you like meal prep.
Yep.
Like, how are they doing that?
So
they do it based on each athlete, your weight.
As far as I know, they and I've hired other nutritionists and stuff like that, but the PI does it great. Like, it's free for all UFC fighters, and if you're just in contact with them all the time, like I am, like, they make it so easy for you, and they hand you your meals, and they're like, listen, eat this, and then you should be good to go. Like, they're taking your weight. They tell you how much water to drink. Like, they make it pretty easy for us, you know.
And do they provide you guys with supplements? Because I know
Thorne.
Yep. Okay, so it's all set up for you.
Yeah, so if you want all Thorne, like, now we have an app that we go on and we can put in an order every month that we want. So they do a lot of good shit for us. Like,
what are you not allowed to take? You're allowed to take creatine, right?
Creatine. Yeah,
Creatine's okay.
Any supplement that's third-party tested. So I use this company called Allmax. They have some things that are third-party tested and some things that aren't. So all the things that are third-party, I think it's Informed Choice. So Informed Choice, BSCG, like, I take Shroom Tech from On It. You guys have BSCG. I can take that.
Right.
But if it didn't, you can take it, but now it's at your own risk. So anything that's third-party tested, we're good to go. But I thought, going into this now, like, we'd be able to do more stuff, and I was asking Jeff about, I text Jeff Novinsky and I was asking about peptides. Like, I just wanted to see, like, maybe for my hand or any injuries. I'm like, are we going to be allowed to take this? And it's an absolute no.
Yeah, I was talking to them about that too, and as well as the new guy from Drug Free Sport.
Yeah,
I forget his name. But the guy's taken over from USADA, and they were saying no, because peptides, you'll get popped for it at each individual commission. So if you're in Florida and they don't allow it, you test there, the Florida commission will pop you for it.
Yeah, because I was asking him, he said, even if they didn't allow it, he said all the states, like, they won't give you, it's called a TUE, some kind of exemption, and they said none of them would do it. So I'm like, all right, well, just good to know, not to, but like stem cells and stuff like that, like, as far as I know, like, that's all good to go.
Yeah, that's all good to go.
Yeah, creatine, protein, like, all that shit, like, there's so many companies now who have third-party tested stuff, like, you can take plenty of stuff. Fish oil, like, and then if you don't want to go outside the realm, just stay with Thorne, because their shit's super high quality.